Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Skilled87 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing for the PlayStation Portable E7. Great game, great game. But before I get on to that, this is just a big thank you to all my YouTube subscribers. I am now a YouTube partner, and it's all pretty much thanks to Killzone4190. Usually get asked from my subscribers, and even Killzone, why am I not a partner? And my usual response is I don't really care. I mean, I'm not here to make money off YouTube, but I do have the kind of channel that can indeed be a partner. And when I signed up for a partner, I had like the shittiest of applications. I didn't put no fucking thought into it, and I became a partner like that. It was like nothing. So now I can make some pocket change off YouTube, and yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. What does that mean for the channel? Well, nothing really. I'm still gonna do the videos like I've always been doing. You know, just me sitting on camera. Once in a while, give you some gameplay. And how YouTube partner really works is videos like this where I sit in front of the camera. These are the videos I pretty much make money off of. Things like gameplay or things with music in the background are completely like void. So no more videos with music. I'll still do gameplay once in a while because I have tons of other videos where I can just put up for revenue share, but whatever. It's not really a big deal. But to my a lot of my subscribers who just kept bugging me about it, you know, apparently it is to you guys. So yeah, I became a YouTube partner for you all. Hooray. Um, Killzone4190 hooked me up with a banner and a couple other things. And I'm still trying to figure out how all these little partner feature works. But to any person who's very familiar with Photoshop, if you would like to hook me up with a banner, background of some sort, just make it look pretty cool. My favorite game is Battlefield Bad Company 2, if that means anything. If you want to add anything like Battlefield related to the banner, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for a freebie. I'm not very good at all with graphics and shit. And Killzone4190 spent some time making me the banner. He gave me something I can start out with, but eventually I'd like to have something a little more flashy. But for now, it works. Thank you, Killzone4190, for showing me how to become a partner. Thank you for my starting banner. And if you click on my name, go to my main page, bottom left-hand corner. You like the greatest picture of Jesus ever. Greatest picture of Jesus ever. He's all like knock knock, and the guy's like, who's there? And the guy's all like, it's Jesus, lol. It's the greatest picture ever. Like, there's no way. But yeah, YouTube partner, hooray. I'm not gonna really mean nothing different. I'm still gonna do the camera thing, stand in front of the camera, review games like I always do, like I've been doing, and that's how I got to the amount of subscribers I do have today. So yay! Um, yeah, so let's get on to review of E7 for the PSP. I've been talking about this game a lot with my subscribers through PMs. When I'm playing online, people ask me about the game. Why do I keep talking about it? And it's just short and simple. This game is fantastic, guys. Fantastic. The only negative thing I can honestly say about this game is the graphics. The graphics are much better than typical handheld games, but there are just parts of the game where the characters, and the environment look really pixelated. But that's about it. Like, the graphics are the only weak point about the game. But the gameplay, the controls, the sound effects, and even the cliche story is very charming, and it's just top notch in my opinion. This is an excellent, excellent handheld RPG. And unlike other handheld RPGs that seem to have things taken away from them to compensate for the fact that it's handheld, this feels like, almost like a console game in your palm of your hand. Um, it mixes a lot of simplicity with non-simplicity, and the formula works. It's just a very fun game. You play as Adol the Red with your friend Doji, and this is not their first video game, and this is actually kind of cool. The main character and his partner, they've been through other video games, like it's called E7, but there's other E games, YS. There's other games titled this, and it's the same main character in all these games. So this guy's been there, done that. He's like Link from Zelda. It just goes on adventure after adventure after adventure. So in this game, you and your partner end up in the country or land of Altago, and pretty much typical cliche Japanese anime thing. You get there, the game starts off real happy and shit. All of a sudden, the story ends up with you basically saving the land. You have to travel the land, collect these dragon stones and shit, and it's just once you get into like an hour or two into the game, you kind of put piece by piece put the story together. It's cliche. We've seen the story before, but the characters, the music, everything about it is just done right. Even though there's no voice acting in the game, the way the characters talk, through text chat, is just charming, and you feel some kind of a connection to the character. This is one of the few RPGs I've played where I have access to more than 6 characters. You can only play as 3 at any given time, and I constantly be switching them out because I want to play as them all because they all play differently. This game also has a very unique kind of art style that reminds you of Lunar. If you take one more look at this case, it just has that really old school look. They got the exaggerated hair colors, exaggerated haircuts, and it's just all around fun. There is slight voice acting in the game when you're in battle. Your characters go like, ooh, ah, yeah, and shit like that. But that's about it. Everything else is you have to read it. But like I said, the story is cliche. We've been there, done that. But it's done right. It feels fresh, and it's just charming all around. Your character is a silent protagonist, and he does not talk at all throughout the game. What he does is it'll say Adol agrees or shit like that, and it really helps you use your imagination to kind of figure out what kind of person this guy really is. The pace of the game, to me, is top notch. I actually disagree with a lot of the reviews for this game. This game's getting a lot of 7s and 8s. I disagree with almost every single one of these reviews. This game is excellent pacing, excellent battle system, and even though the story, we've been there and done that, it's still done right, and it still, in a sense, feels fresh. And on top of that, the old school look with the new school style gameplay just completely adds to it. This is an excellent title. If you buy the limited edition, it's like $50. You get this 27-track CD. It has just outstanding music. The battle themes, the boss themes, the city themes, the typical sad themes, all sound great. It's like, I guess, Japanese techno mixed with a little hard Japanese anime rock. It's just dope as hell. The soundtrack to this game is phenomenal. I love it. It is possibly the best handheld soundtrack for a game I've played. Like, of all the handheld games I've ever played, E7 has probably the best soundtrack. Even better than Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And that's a big statement because Peace Walker has quite a nice soundtrack. The gameplay, I would show you gameplay on my PSP, but it looks shitty on camera, and I can't play like this. It's an action RPG. You run around, you hack and slash shit. There's no battle screen. Just go up to the dude, hack and slash him. It's awesome. You press circle to switch between characters at any given time, and each character plays differently. There's 3 attack types in this game. You got your slashing, you got your striking, and you got your piercing. Every character does their own little thing, and as you progress through the game, your main character will be able to do more than one attack type. A lot of reviews talk about how it's hard to navigate this game. The map doesn't work. I had 0 problems when I beat this game. Never did I ever get lost. Like, the game makes it pretty fucking clear where you have to go. It's pretty straightforward, and there is some backtracking here and there, but not backtracking. You're going through an entire dungeon all over again. You go back to old areas, and you get to skip to new areas, and it's just like, these reviews are just so fucking stupid with this game. The gameplay is great, sound effects are great, graphics are a little shitty, and the story is kind of cliche, but it's still an overall outstanding game. I easily recommend this game to anyone with a PSP or looking for a reason to dust off the PSP. The combat system is so addicting that I have spent the past week just like, I have like an hour or two to spare. I just play the game. It's that fucking fun. I have different saves for every single boss fight, because every boss fight in this game is epic. This game has some straight up Monster Hunter style bosses. The bosses take up a large portion of your screen and can knock the living fuck out of you. And they can kill you in a couple of hits, and what makes the game challenging is you're limited to the amount of healing items you can have. You can't have like 99 potions and that. There's some different types of potions and shit, but you can only have a certain amount of each. And on top of that, this game does feature different modes of play. You get easy, normal, hard, and nightmare. I'm about to play the game again on nightmare, see what the big difference is on normal mode. But I will say normal mode was pretty challenging at times. It's just really fun. This is easy to pick up. Navigating the menus is easy as fuck. Using the character skills, and especially their unique character abilities, are just complete eye candy in the palm of your hand. Even though the graphics tend to suck at some points in the game, when the battles start happening and the flashy animations start kicking in, the game looks very sharp, and it's just, I cannot recommend this game enough. This is an outstanding title. Outstanding. I went to Best Buy the other day. It was sold out. Everyone's like, it's like an underground hit, and it's just one of those games. Like, check this out. The older games are coming to the PSP as well. I'm not sure you can see this, but the older games are coming out soon for the PSP. The original 1 and 2 and 3rd, whatever. I don't know why this one's called E7, because I doubt this is the 7th game. I guess that's something to do with something in story that I fucking missed out on, because I don't know. I thought I paid pretty close attention. I can't figure out why it's called E7. But whatever. Fantastic game. You will love it. It is traditional Japanese hack and slash, barely any loading, lovable characters, cliche but enjoyable story, excellent soundtrack, and oh yeah, you have the ability to save wherever the fuck you want, and it even features a retry. So let's say you fuck up, you can retry, and you retry with everything you lost. So you can save anywhere and as a retry. This game is just convenient. It's convenience in the palm of your hand. Great fucking game. I give this game easily a 9 out of 10. There's like no doubt about it. The graphics being kind of weak, that's it. Like, I can't get this game anything lower than a 9. The amount of fun you have with this game is just up there. It's just up there. It took me about 35 hours to beat the game. I'm currently going through my first save file. I have obtained everyone's best weapon. I have obtained everyone's best accessory. I have obtained everyone's best piece of armor. That's how addicting this fucking game is. The game also features a system where you can buy weapons and armor, and you can synthesize shit. And how the weapons work in this game, you got skills. Let me mention this. Let me get this out the way. When you get a weapon, there's a skill with it. And the game encourages you to buy even the weakest of weapons just so you can learn the weapon skills. Once you have learned these skills, you can unequip the weapon and use a different weapon. Therefore, you will actually want to buy and collect every single weapon in the fucking game. When it comes to synthesizing shit, the game is pretty lenient with you. You're not going to end up using old armor, old weapons to synthesize new weapons. What happens is as the game progresses and you go to the synthesize section in the shop, all the newest and latest equipment to be made, all the equipment is found in the very next dungeon. So let's say you get to this new town and you go into a dungeon next. You can go to that dungeon, get all the equipment and materials and shit you need. Go back to town, you can walk right back and make the most badass fucking shit. The game is convenient, it's fun, it has some backtracking here and there, but it's just the pacing, everything about it, you'll enjoy it. This game is definitely fucking enjoyable, and I cannot stop talking about how good the soundtrack is. I had the fucking half the soundtrack on my damn iPod, because when the music just gets you like riled up, it's just that's great considering it's a handheld fucking RPG. Once again, 9 out of 10. Thank you, subscribers. I'm a YouTube partner, and if any graphics artists out there, hook me up with a banner in the background. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and as always, peace out.